Herp derp. Speaking of cat master race, I've been thinking of changing my FF character. Admittedly not to a cat, but to the Ra from the expansion. Hi, Moomin. Alright, stream's over. I ban people fairly frequently, but the thing is I never say anything in chat like 90% of the time. So more often than not, someone else gets shouldered with the blame for banning someone. And by blame, I mean everyone in chat's like, good job, Noxels, you banned someone, and you're not even there. Usually they think it's Metasapia. Which it usually is Metasapia, to be fair, so... I've literally banned maybe 2 people, but the rest are usually just short timeouts. Like real short, like 5-minute timeouts. Is Twitch's delay getting worse, or is it just my stream, by the way? I am sniffly. I wish I was not. Alright. Let us run the Isokaze then. I have no idea why the dude is a mod. I'll just throw that out there. I have no idea why you're not a mod. I have no idea why I'm a mod, actually. I'm just confused about everything, it's alright. So we should get an even tier match here because of the number of people in queue. Considering you just responded to my delay question, it seems like there's a redonkulous delay right now. So they have 2 carriers, which sucks. We, however, have me, which may or may not mean anything. Oh my god, you can actually see the props on this.
Battle starts.
Alright, so we're gonna sit here for a bit. Act like I don't exist. I am sneaky. You can no spot me if I do not move. Did I mod Avec? Frankly, I don't like being a mod. When it comes time that you have to actually ban someone, it's like, adrenaline. That may just be because I have anxiety problems, but still. Let's see, who should I bully to death? Your mother, Bonjour, which I don't think is even a word. Love is in this club and was a hamster. Is that a word? Are they just misspelling are they misspelling bonjour? Or is that a word? I don't know. Let's go help out not Kuma. XP 107 over here. As best we can, anyway. Oh, I forgot to look at the range on my torpedoes. Balls. Oh yeah, because it gives me the plus O in IRC when I log into chat, even if I don't say anything. That's right. They're speaking Nonsense. Make it stop. Why would these people... They may just be French-Canadian, but why would these people be on North American server? I understand the Brazilian dude being here because they don't have a server, but there's seemingly a large quantity of people seemingly speaking French. Means good evening. Oh. So is it 2 words? Or is it commonly put into 1 word like that? I have no idea what they're saying. Pass the grave! E. Maybe he's hungry. I don't know. You're in another stream to do. They expected you to post not more than once a minute, and they didn't have slow mode on? That's some serious bollocks. Well, there's no way I can shoot torpedoes that far, and there's smoke over there, so there's a destroyer which will spot me. You want me to smokescreen? Because smokescreen going forward doesn't really help very much. I'll smokescreen back here, but...
All stations requesting fire support.
Let's use this island for cover here. Move, Joe. What are you on about? I'm a destroyer. You can turn. I'll just go around you. There's some lag and a half going on. My ship just did some wonky stuff. I was trying to turn right to go around the right side of that island, if you're curious what the heck is going on. I think maybe I was closer to him than I actually thought I was. Maybe that's what was going on my ship, I'm not sure. I'm gonna turn off my anti-air again, though. Hello. What's that? Oh. Okay. There's another just freaking destroyer. There's destroyers everywhere. That dude's telling me to do things. So we got... This dude's at... That's a Fuso. Our Fuso is getting wrecked by an Isokaze right there, in fact. As we speak. Hi, Kirk. Just trying to just shoot my battleship friend over there. Let's try to shoot something. He's telling me to torpedo the Fuso, which is exactly what I'm going over here for. There just happens to be a destroyer right here. Also means they know I'm here, sadly. And he's still dropping torpedoes on our Fuso.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Is he stopped? Yeah, that Fuso is not stupid. He just stopped. And frankly, I don't want to go around the corner of a Fuso that knows I'm here and has stopped his ship. So we're going to go around this way. Downside, of course, is a Phoenix right there. He could be stuck, but I think he's too far away from the island for that. No, he's not stuck at all. I'm dead, by the way. Not before I kill that Fuso, but I am dead. Evacuate! Pop smoke! Burn cooldowns! Evasive maneuvers! That was sweet. Wiggle! Wiggle to victory! Ow! I'm on fire! Come on, torpedoes! No! I'm dead. If I had dodged that torpedo, which ripped off the front half of my boat, but if I had dodged that torpedo, mine would have reloaded before I burnt to death. Yeah, most of the tier 10 ships are alpha players. I haven't been playing nearly as much as some people. I'm not... Should have stayed for that fight, but whatever. I'm not like Jingles, whatever that dude's name. What is that dude's name? I don't know, Jingles. If I say Jingles, most people generally know what I'm on about. I'm not him. I didn't get access to the game weeks ago. I didn't get given a billion gold to, you know, tech up the tree real quick. I also don't have like 80 videos, so I have, I think, 50 fights or something. Let me check. 62 battles participated. The mighty Jingles, there you go. Having less people in closed beta doesn't make it easier to go up the ranks. In fact, technically it's quite difficult to go up the ranks if you've just gotten into the closed beta and you didn't pre-order anything because you have no gold. And they will not give you gold, so you can't get premium. And I don't understand why they don't just give people gold like they did in World of Tanks. Let's run the Kuma. I don't like it, but let's run it anyway. You get like a third of the XP if you do AI fights. You're less likely to lose money because you died before doing anything, but you're not going to get XP out of this. The fights that you're seeing me getting, like, you know, 2,000, 2,500 XP, I would probably get 800 in co-op battles. 800 or 1,000. Which is unfortunate, because I do actually like the co-op battles, but whatever. I think the game tracks your co-op battles separately, too. Like, if you go to the website and look, I think you actually have separate tracking. Thank you for the donation, Mr. Pierce. Whoever that may be. I do appreciate it. I just happened to be looking at my email, because I had a comment. I will, by the way, for Night Raven, if he's still here. I think he already left, but I will try to keep putting up... Oh my god, the matchmaker broke. I will try to keep putting up videos when I stream, but they're not going to be frequent. It's not Avac or Jeff streams, I don't have a schedule. Yeah, triple X tier is space battles. It doesn't exist anymore. Much shipping goes on between ships. You're not technically wrong. Alright, so we're way outnumbered. Well, we're 2 outnumbered. They have an extra, they have a Kawachi. They have a ton of St. Louis, and St. Louis are scary. They're taking this closed beta a little bit weird than the way they normally do, which is unfortunate, but whatever. They are gonna wipe it if you pre-ordered. Like if you pre-ordered and you got gold and stuff like that, you will get all of that back even if you've already spent it. If you were part of Alpha, you'll have your Owaki Alpha given back to you. I don't know if closed beta testers will get a ship or not. Who started first, Abex, Sleepy, or Stejo? I don't know who Stejo is. But I did start videos before Abex. For what very little that's worth. Way before Abex, actually. I forgot to look at the torpedo range again. Balls. Oh yeah, I'm a cruiser, not a destroyer. That's right. Did someone just fire torpedoes behind me? Don't fire, you imbeciles. Don't fire torpedoes behind allies. I swear to God. Is that gonna hit me? Is that gonna hit me? No, but he did damage my torpedo rack. I also really shouldn't be here.
Problem solved, sir.
Don't stop breaking my torpedo racks. Scumlords. That is not good. Brakes. Brakes. Reverse. Oh, stop the boat. I'm dead. I am several levels. Oh, I'm dead. I'm alive. For a very, very short period of time. A very short period of time. Whoa. GG. Yeah, torpedoes do... The torpedoes on this boat do something like 14k damage, or something stupid. Just shoot torpedoes. Airborne torpedoes, or plane drop torpedoes, not airborne torpedoes, that just sounds weird, do much less damage than ship torpedoes. So that was awful. Let's act like that never happened. It doesn't matter if allied torps do less damage, they do damage, and they can flood you, so it's pretty serious. So that would happen. Let's play the Langley, I guess. I need the next cruiser. Next carrier, not cruiser. I fired off, what was it, 6 torpedoes, and I killed a Fuso. Which is not only a battleship, but it's a battleship that's 2 tiers higher than me. Stick to carriers. I try. So torpedoes are extremely dangerous. Carriers are basically an RTS. People make them out to be more complicated than they are. They're really not. Even later tiers. I in a video, in the only carrier video I have, I think, I pointed out that I would like to see more planes that are just less effective. So, you know, instead of having 3 groups at tier 4, you would have, I don't know, 5 or 6. And then someone said, but at later tiers, you know, you have 5 planes and it's really complicated to manage 5 planes. And then I played the tier 30, which is the tier 10 carrier, if you're curious, in space battles, and frankly, you know, it was fairly fun. It wasn't hard, though. So people make them out to be more complicated than they are. So we have an extra carrier, the extra carrier being me. They, however, have 2 Miyogis and we just have Kawachis, which are garbage. Anyway, here's us. We do have guns. Somewhere, there they are. Right in the middle of the screen, there's a little gun there. I can't shoot them.
Action station.
They shoot themselves.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Just autopilot to there for now. I'll manually move it in a bit once I figure out what's going on. Either way, launch planes. So my carrier is set up currently with 2 fighters and a single torpedo bomber squadron.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Ready for takeoff.
Pandolo, you're not technically wrong. Alright. No, not that. This mode is what I want. Oh no, balls. I keep forgetting you need to use arrow keys to move the mouse. Alright, so we have both our fighters up. Torpedo launchers, or torpedo bombers are ready to go. Torpedo launchers! Let's see what we got. We got 2 Kawachis. There's the other Kawachi. I don't know what these dudes are doing. I saw that in game chat. I was going to respond to it, but I'm only tier 4, so I figured one of the tier 5s could talk. I like them, but I'm not, you know.
Standing by for instructions. Over.
So again, Kawachis have no anti-air. So we do need to be cautious here. I'm going to run into the freaking island balls. My best carrier. Anyway, let's not worry about those. You guys just chill out back there for now. Actually, attack him. That's what I wanted to see, was those torpedo bombers unattended by fighters. Which they are, but those fighters are now distracted. And that is a Miyuki, so it does have anti-air. Yeah, they're shouldn't be there, but screw it. You know, they might be historically accurate to have that many control groups, but you have many more planes in those control groups too.
Engaging enemy.
My fighter shouldn't be over here because there's a cruiser over there. Also, what is going on with those fighters?
Returning to ship.
So we dropped our torpedoes. It looks like 2 are gonna hit. Just 2. So it's time for you guys to break off of that. They're getting harassed too much by the anti-air over there. How are we doing? Have we run into the thing yet again? No. Okay. I'm actually, screw it, we're turning left. I was gonna go around the island and head back up this way, but this looks a little busy, so we're gonna go to the right side of the map.
Awaiting instructions.
You cannot catch me! Yeah, most people probably aren't going to see the flight deck if they're on a carrier. There's a lot of stuff going on down there. Below ye olden deck. So he was trying to get some torpedoes off on his Kawachi. I don't think he's dropped yet, though. That guy, however, has dropped his torpedoes.
Returning. Returning to ship.
So I get less XP for going double fighter because ship damage is worth more than plane damage, but I can give cover a little bit better to friendly boats. Admittedly, this guy's doing some sweet dodges. It's gonna get hit by that plane. Go that way, actually. There's a battleship over here I want to help harass. There's two over here. There is, however, this
Maintaining present
cruiser.
course.
Oh, he got hit. Is that destroyer still over there or something? Because there were more torpedoes. Maybe I should send my dudes over that way. They should handle that. Let's see what's going on over here, because this is a party. I think we're gonna hit that Kawachi actually. I wish the planes had an actual landing animation. That would be amazing, but admittedly that's a bit too much. They just kind of get close and then they land like that. It's a bit weird.
Reading instructions. 3, ready for takeoff.
You can do manual torpedo drops, by the way. If I hold Alt, you can see. I can tell them to manually drop torpedoes anywhere, but for the most part, auto drops on torpedoes is fine.
Approaching target.
Is that a Kawachi? It is a Kawachi. So it does have anti-air. It has a gun. I thought I had none.
Returning. Maintaining present course.
2 torpedoes again? Yeah. I hit his engine? His prop, at least. I hit something. I don't know what it was, but I hit something. You're getting your face wrecked. I don't know how you got over there. That carrier is getting harassed by dive bombers, of all things. Where do I want my fighters? I don't know.
Awaiting instructions.
This left flank is in trouble. These guys not doing too good either. Yeah, I know that carrier's over there. You guys go hang out over there. And we should stop going this way because there's a battleship right there. It's in spotting range of me, actually. So once I go out past this island, it's gonna spot me. Don't we usually, at least for the US, I'm not sure we're talking about half the team. Is that the guy that died over here? Because if so, that's comical that he's complaining about that. Don't we have like a West Coast and an East Coast set of carriers for the US? I could be mistaken. I don't really know that much about it. But I'd imagine we do. Apparently we don't. You sailed all the way around South America. Alright, sounds reasonable. My fighters are just patrolling around this guy, give him some air cover while I wait and see what's going on here. I think we're probably gonna drop torpedoes here. That destroyer needs to die, but I don't know what I can do about that. Torpedo bombers are useless against destroyers. You'll never hit a destroyer. There's some fighters, which probably means there's torpedo bombers around here soon. Good God, you guys are so slow. You need to be here already. Yeah, cruiser's gonna kill him. Yeah, well, you guys don't need to cover him from air anymore because he's dead. Also, pro tip, do not fight with aircraft near aircraft carriers. It doesn't go well. Then you're just fighting in enemy anti-air cover and serious anti-air cover too. Yeah, the US has a ridiculous amount of fleet power. What are you idiots doing? This is not the angle I told you to drop torpedoes. It might work anyway.
Returning to ship.
But if he's smart, he'll just turn into that gap right there. Which looks like he did. Yeah, well. Stupid torpedo bombers. Stupid torpedo bombers. I guess we have to help this doofus. I don't know what he's doing. We have enemy boats over here, and he's sending his torpedo bombers all the way over to the aircraft carrier. These people. I think there was some sort of original plan with this game to have all 3 of the games available for like Clan Wars or something like that. I don't think that ever actually did anything though. You guys just hang around him for now. We could hang around his bombers. I don't know, look at, you could bomb this dude. Look at this. I don't know what this other carrier thinks he's doing. All I know is that there's a freaking destroyer 9 kilometers away from me. Bye, Kirk. May as well turn away from him. Not that it matters, but we may as well. Ooh. I should have been up here, apparently, because there's torpedo bombers. We'll send them over this way. That destroyer's dead. Hello, Ultriel. You guys lift off? Take off? Whatever you want to call it. So all we've got is a single cruiser left to support us.
Maintaining present course.
And he's right there. What is he? That is an Omaha. I think our other carrier friend may have expended all of his planes trying to attack an aircraft carrier for some reason. Yeah, there's the torpedo bombers. Let's see if we can go harass his torpedo bombers. Ours will just wait idly by for an opportunity here. Let's send them up there. It's too far away from my own. They're gonna drop those torpedoes. He's on a good angle to dodge these torpedoes, though.
Standing by for instructions.
Because he's going straight away from them. Admittedly, a better angle would be going straight into them, but... I don't know... You can't really swing that, so... There's a battleship over yonder. Good job, fighters. Where's that? Oh, hello. I didn't even notice that base was being captured. I was a bit late on that. There's some planes right here. Ah, he's going in. He might be able to stop him. There's a destroyer. You wanna know how I know there's a destroyer over here? Come on, bombers. Your bombers are not bombing. It didn't matter anyway. Woo! Shot down 16 aircraft. I was more useful than the Independence, which has more planes than I do. Let's do another one. Was he outrunning the torpedoes? I didn't notice. I don't think you can outrun torpedoes, actually. Because I think the slowest torpedoes are like 48 knots. I don't know what that other carrier was doing. He was being overly aggressive against an enemy carrier with planes. You don't do that. When there's no other boats or no other boats that are an imminent threat to either you or your team, then sure, try and get some torpedoes off on a carrier, but you're gonna lose planes even just doing that much. Because this is a low-tier boat, and look at the guns off the side of this thing. This is the first carrier in the game. It's got machine guns all over it.
Battle starts.
Same map, so we're gonna do the same plan. We're just gonna hang around in the back until something happens. I think we'll just run at quarter speed. There's no reason to move any faster. There's technically not much reason to move at all. This thing is so slow that if torpedoes get shot at you, you're gonna get hit by torpedoes. The ship immediately after this, which is the Independence, if I'm not mistaken, is much more agile. Not that it's still a carrier, but you know. Yeah, eventually the torpedoes will just run out of range, provided you flee fast enough.
Airborne.
Airborne. He's launching the same way I just did. I think that's a better way to launch if you don't need planes out immediately. You should see the later tier carriers. They have ridiculous guns. Some of which are fairly large. The 4/5-inch cannons fire HE rounds, and they are god-awful guns. A lot of battleships have the same secondary guns. They're awful. You probably miss 80% of the shots against another battleship with secondary guns. It's stupid.
Awaiting instructions. Group 3, standing by for instructions. Over. Awaiting instructions.
So there be an enemy over here. What kind of enemy? I'm not sure. Planes have terrible view range, as it turns out. Which makes no sense, but whatever. Game.
Group 4, standing by for instructions. Over.
He's here somewhere. There he is. This is a battleship back to there.
Taking the lead.
A carrier, not a carrier, cruiser right there. Some torpedo bombers. I would like to get an early torpedo bomb run off, if possible, without too much risk to myself, so we'll try and hit that guy. Maybe not, actually. Maybe we won't do that. We may not even be able to catch these torpedo bombers, which is ridiculous. Where does other fighters go? Oh, there's the torpedo bombers, okay. Go ahead and and try and bomb this guy. It looks like his other fighters are coming back, so we're gonna just drop torpedoes. We're gonna lose some planes there.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
What is up with fighters over here? They're glitching out. That's not how you. That's not how you do this.